First of all, I just want to say that when I read the script, it was one of the most profoundly moving scripts I'd ever read. And when I met Darius, I thought this is one of the craziest people I've ever met. And I think that combination led us all down this journey of building bridges and kind of building a family, between people from such different backgrounds and bridging so many different worlds. And I'm really grateful for that process, and I'm grateful to Darius for letting us all go on that journey, because this is a really bold film to make, and it took him 10 years to get this film made, and I'm just so grateful that you made it, man. Thank you so much.
Welcome to This Time with Daniel Chabaz. Today, we are back with another review from TIFF.
Yes, so we went to go see The Sound of Metal.
This is the sound of metal.
They literally did not have that in the movie at all.
No, it wasn't.
The best thing about this film, and I got to start off by saying this, is we knew nothing about it.
Literally, the shot we have behind us right now is the only thing we've ever seen in this movie.
Right.
There's no trailer. There's no real synopsis out there.
We knew nothing other than Riz Ahmed is in it, and I think one of the writers from Place Beyond the Pines is directing it.
Yeah.
And the movie literally starts with that shot.
Yeah, so 5 seconds into it, we're like, oh, this is all we've seen.
Like, all right, that's still know nothing yet.
Yeah.
And so here's what this film's about. So Riz Ahmed he's an addict.
Yep.
And a drummer. So he's a recovering addict. Now he's a drummer, and he's a drummer for his girlfriend's band, I guess you could say. It's him and his girlfriend, they're musicians. And the film starts off pretty much right away with introducing us to his rocker lifestyle, but he's also still a good person. You can tell that he's reformed, he's changed, he's making breakfast in the morning. And as time kind of goes on, and it's very, very soon, you start to realize he's losing his hearing.
And with that, things that we've seen in his day-to-day life already, when we start to see him go through it without sound and the use of sound, it's very haunting and it's very scary. And like this movie, like, it gave me such an appreciation for my ears. I'm not going to lie. Like it's a really scary thing. And I love that this movie kind of went there with this and wasn't afraid to do unique things with its sound design. And I think coming out of it, the sound design of this movie was something we spoke about so much. Mm-hmm. And the fact that this movie also goes ahead and has subtitles throughout it as well too. So it really wants to make this a film that's welcoming of everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's so good. And Riz Ahmed's performance in this is just outstanding.
Yeah.
This is an outstanding performance from Riz Ahmed. I would say probably it might be my favorite performance by him.
Yeah, I would say so too. Yeah. He does a really good job of helping us believe that he's losing his hearing, and as he wants to kind of get it back, you as the audience know that you're really not going to be able to solve this.
Right.
But it's his journey of acceptance to being a part of the deaf community, and as the film goes on, he joins a community where he learns how to sign language, but he's so fixated on the fact that he can fix this hearing.
Right. It's crazy, right?
It's a movie that we saw it yesterday. It's been a day now since you've seen it, and it's stuck in my head.
I've been thinking about it a lot too, and it's funny because there's a moment in this movie, again, we're not going to spoil anything here, but there's a moment in this movie where when he's at this community trying to learn. It's a community one for it's like an AA type meeting, but for people who
have lost their hearing,
right? Who lost their hearing, and the number one thing that they put on the board for him to learn is how to be a deaf person, is what they wrote, right? And just seeing him going through these trials to accept that, it just is so well done, and there's not really a lot of. Riz Ahmed has this amazing ability of acting without saying anything. You just see it all in his eyes. And I love that, and I love that he still has those like addiction qualities about him. But now it's about getting his hearing back.
Yeah.
Even though he's not using drugs or alcohol or anything like that, he's been clean. He's fixating on that hearing.
Yeah,
right?
and the film at no point ever makes you as the audience feel stupid or tries to spoon feed you anything. It gives you just enough to kind of go off of that. And what I really liked is that it never felt really heavy.
No,
and
it didn't.
And it always really let you know that being deaf, it's not a handicap.
No, it's not.
It's the way of life, but you just have to accept it.
Right.
And it was very... It never got too emotional to the point where it felt like it was weighing you down. It just gave you enough of feels to empathize with these characters.
And I think empathy is the biggest thing that comes out of this movie. And I think, just like what you said, what the point that they were trying to hammer home is that being deaf is not a handicap, and him coming to terms with that, seeing his journey of that, is so well portrayed. And I just think this is such an important movie for people to go out and see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what else Darius Marder.
Yeah,
what he does next, because he's definitely got a great eye and he can really direct the hell out of a film.
Yeah, and again, this is his first directed film as well. Yeah. So 2 for 2 for TIFF movies with first time directors. Like that's pretty amazing. So
right now, this film does not have a distributor, so there's no official release date that we can really say other than it's playing at TIFF right now. If you ever get a chance to see it. We're hoping that someone picks it up. I think with the buzz that we've been hearing about this movie, it'll get picked up pretty soon. So it's one of those that could end up right into a streaming service or end up in theaters.
But at the end of the day, wherever it does go, I think it's safe to say to watch it. And when you do watch it, if you do get the chance to watch this at home, try and watch this movie with headphones on.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the fact that the sound design is so intricate.
It's its own
character, I think.
It's its own character, and it would be so easy for a movie to... This movie, there were so many parts where it could just go down a path of things that we've seen a million times before, right? With him either like going back into his addiction lifestyle, things like that, but it doesn't. It decides to turn the other way. Yeah. And the way they use audio in this movie is like I've never seen before. And it's just so well done, and it reminds me a lot of when Quiet Place came out and how we were giving a lot of praise to that for the audio, and this just takes it like the next step.
This is really this took what A Quiet Place did and amplified that. Really.
Yeah, pun intended.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely watch this movie wherever it does land. It's definitely worth your time. And for again, like we said, we're at TIFF this week. We have so many more reviews coming. Joker, Ford vs. Ferrari, Parasite, Honey Boy. Stay tuned for those. We'll be releasing all those reviews this week. If you want to be part of the show, leave a comment right into thistimewith.com/talk. We'll be here.
Yeah. And that was This Time.
And we'll see you next.